Prophet, baby. Back with another video for you. Blessings, blessings, blessings to you. Sending understanding to you. Hope that everything going good. Hope that as you continue to open your eyes, you continue to open your eyes. Prophet sending blessings, guidance and protection, integrity, strength, focus, and understanding each individual out there. No exceptions. Never no exceptions. Couple of words for you. I know that everybody is understanding and trying to understand the changes that's being made within them and others. But this is real important for you to understand. Human beings coming from a low vibration, a low frequency. According to the individual, but it's a lot of things that individuals is going to be seeing that's not going to make sense to them. It's going to be individuals that's not going to make sense to some individuals. You have to understand the significance of this change. This change is bringing spirituality back. It's bringing oneness back. It's bringing the understanding that you control your entire vessel. You control the health of your entire vessel. You control that. You connected at all times to source. That's what we're coming back into. That's what human beings is coming back into, that understanding. It's important that you remember that if you're trying to grow, so you don't take offense to certain things, so you allow yourself to be open-minded to see what's going on, because everybody has that part of them that things resonate with you, and sometimes when they don't, it's just not time for you to understand it. You could never pinpoint or remember exactly what all you came here to remember. You can figure out big lessons, all your lessons that's pertaining to love. You can figure all that out because you know where you was hurt at, you know where you hurt people at. You understand that part of it. You have to understand that part of it. That's the most logical part that you need to keep functioning within a high vibration. But it's so many other little bitty things that you came to understand also. It's the power of the mind, all right? Your soul agreed to come to earth. We say take a test because it's kind of like that when you're living on earth. Like you gotta learn. You gotta gradually get to where you understand the function of things, everything. You exactly know exactly who you are on this planet. And you're doing that through your consciousness. But a lot of times the soul comes into the vessel. Individuals are born and they couldn't attain that high vibration of knowledge and wisdom to get them out of these mental constraints, mental traps, mental cycles, because of the vibration of the whole planet. That's the significance of the shift. You get to literally see better, see people improving beyond what you would think. You get to see this on a mass scale. But it ain't just about you seeing, it's about you being. let you in on a secret. I know you could say you think according to the way you feel. That's definitely true in a sense. But listen to me. You have to have your feelings together. You have to have how you feel about everything. See, people like to still, well, there's nothing wrong with meditating, but that's all it is just tapping into yourself. Individuals need to sit down and figure out how they feel about everything, each and everything, no matter what it be. See how you feel. So you putting your thoughts together. You putting them together. Because when you don't do that, the thought gonna come, you gonna think. But you ain't had time to process things. A lot of things gonna throw you off. A lot of things gonna disturb you. A lot of things gonna twist you. Some you ain't gonna be able to believe. That's why you should sit down and figure out how you feel about things. So your thoughts come to you in the right ways. See, a lot of individuals don't do that. And what happens is without the knowledge, you just floating in space and time. Like, that's facts. You just floating in space and time if you're not acquiring knowledge. That's part of your toolbox. You have to apply that along with all them other gifts you got. Discipline and effort, stamina, all that. That's all gifts you got. It's all part of your being. Individuals say gifts inside, but individuals don't understand that this is the function of the human vessel. Every individual has this. This not excluded from nobody. Different gifts according to the soul, piece of soul in the vessel. That's the one been journeying. That's the one been experiencing. So you don't want your thoughts to control you. You need to control the thoughts. And that's how you control them. Figuring out how you feel about things. If you feel a certain way, if it ain't right, then you got to figure it out within yourself. You got to come to an agreement with yourself. It's going to require you to compromise with the way you feel about certain things. But there's nothing wrong with compromising. Compromising means that both parts is in with it, in a sense. You living within duality. You're going to forever see it. It doesn't matter how high of a vibration you get to. You're going to always see it. Because you have to have individuals on a lower vibration in order to ascend the planet. It's just the good and the bad. You can look at it like that. But we almost out of that. You can really say we out of it, but individuals not on that thinking pattern yet. But that's the whole significance of the shift. So you can understand that nothing is as it appears to be for you. You just thinking on a small little linear scale. You thinking on a straight scale, past, present, and future. You're not thinking within that circle. You're not thinking within that anything is possible. You're not thinking beyond the things that you've learned along the way. Just this lifetime. That's how your mind functioning off of just this lifetime. It's so much that you could do. You don't really know. You didn't go learn it like that. You see that shit and you got it. That's experience. That's soul experience that you had. You just don't acknowledge it like that. You just think, yeah, it's smart. But without trying to understand your life and how it goes and what's going on, purposes and reasons with things, you're going to always catch yourself thinking you this and thinking you that. We don't need to think about none of that shit. You need to know who you are. Know thyself. Know thyself. These messages, this ain't telling nobody what to do. It could never be. Nobody messages. Don't matter how they phrase shit or nothing. It's not telling nobody what to do. You have free choice to understand if it applies to you or not. See, that's what makes you. When you get to see something, the decision you make, that's what makes you. A lot of individuals just be careless. A lot of individuals be on that, I'll get it next time, or thinking it's a certain way, and the brain just functions like that. You're supposed to be always letting things go and acquiring new information, because that's what you're living amongst. That's the times you're living amongst. You should never be walking around like everybody the same, things the same. The way it been to being is just how it's gonna be, because that's not nowhere near where you at. You coming out of understanding, you into the places of understanding hell ain't real. That's where you at. Hell ain't real, and you Jesus. That's the place you coming into. If I offended individuals, I don't know what to say, you know. Information is information. It's either it resonates with an individual or it doesn't. The thing with that is this: when it resonates, you have to be willing to step out of what you always held on to if you understand the truth in things. That's the process. A lot of times individuals not willing to let go of what they always knew to be true, those beliefs. You don't have a backbone on this planet. Your backbone is this planet, nature itself, and source. That's your backbones. The information, I'm not gonna say don't hold none of it sacred to yourself, but the information definitely is gonna outdate you, meaning it's gonna pass you up. You can't hold on to a piece of information and live your entire life with that information. That's not the realizations we're in now. You have to allow yourself to let go of certain beliefs to get to the next dimension of understanding things. Because that's all it is. All these dimensions and these portals and all of that, that's according to the individual. It's according to the way you think, your consciousness. But once you get through that pineal, your thinking is higher. Thank you, so your thinking is higher. It don't mean you all everywhere. Just the way you think is higher. You get information from a higher frequency. But that opens you up to everything. But it doesn't mean that an individual is gonna know everything. It definitely don't. Whoever tell you that lie, you know some shit. You know some shit you didn't know. You know how to hear them little whispers and go research what they telling you to go research and figure some shit out and all that. You know, like that's what we do. Because that's the process of us evolving. The consciousness is not there to where a mass scale of everybody knows all information. So you're not even getting to attain all information like that. That's the process of it, period. High levels of knowledge. High levels of knowledge. It's just one individual. It's one individual that I seen that had that much knowledge. And even he'll tell you he didn't like not everything. We know all things. We know all things. That's because your soul in your vessel. That's that statement right there. My image and likeness knows creation. I'm part of creation. It's definitely that. But you come in the earth to take a test, man. You come in the earth to evolve consciousness to that high level. See these high levels of knowledge, like these beings that's helping us. That's beings that know how. That's beings that, man, I don't even. It's way past master physics. You know, it's really like some Star Trek shit. Like, bloop, disappear and go where they want to go. Travel like that. That's them beings that's around you. That's them beings that take your keys off the table. That's them beings.